Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. with Elena Williams and guests. Only on 100.4 The Most FM.
Hello, welcome to Taranaki Foodies, the tastiest food show on the Most FM, the show where we talk about hospitality, food, restaurants and local foodie personalities. So today in the studio with me Nathan Griffith, who is the administration manager at OW Media, myself, Alina Williams, selfie taker and local socialite, and we have wonderful guests today in the studio. It is Ahlam Abu Harbid,
Yes.
and Riri Abu Harbid. So they came from Palestine and they're going to share their wonderful food with us. So how about we'll listen to some music first? It is, let's let you guess what sort of language it is on. So I hope you can tell me the words because I couldn't understand. Yeah,
Never heard it before.
Never
I
heard-
know him, but never
You know?
heard this song.
I found him in Wikipedia. So if something exists in Wikipedia, it's famous, obviously. That's
I
why.
think it's his new song.
Yeah, possibly. But the title of the song was in Arabic, so I couldn't tell. Can you understand? Really? It's quite interesting that all Arabic music has its own structure and form. So, but they adapt a lot of Western styles to it. And it's, yeah. But do you still listen to the Arabic music at home?
Yeah, I love Arabic music.
You love Arabic music? Well, I didn't know whether you adapted New Zealand lifestyle, but I mean, people in New Zealand have quite a diverse taste anyway. When I went to Arab Emirates, my sister gave me several CDs with the local music, so I used to listen to it, although I didn't understand anything, but it was quite melodical and rhythmical. You know, it's like, there are 6 main musical instruments in kind of an Arabic peninsula. You're not peninsula though, you're the mainland. But it's oud, which is like a mandolin. There are some percussions and some other string instruments. And interestingly, I had a photo session today with the model who was holding the oud, which was quite interesting. Yeah. So they probably don't use traditional music anymore, but the structure and the form is still there. So kind of the same. So what is he singing about? Love? I'm sure it's not rude because it's in Wikipedia.
No, it's not rude.
Not rude.
And I believe the whole
He's like leaving her.
It's just saying goodbye.
So he wants to leave her, right? Yeah, you're kind of enough.
Yeah, but he's happy, so it's not a sad song.
Or so maybe the next song will be sung by her, who's very unhappy.
But talking about music in the Middle East, like in the Gulf, they have their own, all of this, that they all sing in Arabic, but the minute you hear the music, you would know this is like Iraq, and the Iraqi, they have their own. Even the tone of their voice, they have a special, sad thing, like this sad.
But this is actually Iraqi.
So this
This is Iraqi. Oh,
Yeah.
why? I wonder. It came up on the search of Palestinian music. Right?
Well, he's Palestinian, but this is the thing.
like he won Arab Idol, so
Welcome back to the studio with Alina Williams, Nathan Griffiths, Ahlam Abu Harbid, and Riri Abu Harbid. So we just listened to some Palestinian music, I believe.
yeah.
Riri, can you please tell us something about this artist, Muhammad
Asaf.
Asaf? Muhammad Asaf, yes.
Yes, I think he won Arab Idol, I guess.
Yeah.
He's actually from Gaza Strip, I think.
That's
Okay.
where,
Yeah.
actually, my niece know him personally because she's on the radio as well.
Oh,
She's on TV.
wow.
She's yeah.
Awesome.
So-
we have some media people
Yeah.
in the studio. This is awesome. So what does he sing? What did he sing about?
I think he was leaving, saying goodbye, and he's better off without her. It's,
Without her.
yeah.
All songs about love, isn't it amazing? Even if they're about food, it's still about love. It's love of food. So I've heard that there's a lot of dialects of Arabic language.
Yeah.
Is that true? Do you understand all the dialects, or is there one general that everyone speaks?
We all there's the main proper Arabic language that we all do understand, but it will be hard for me to understand somebody from Morocco or from Tunisia, Algeria, that side of the world. For us, we lived in the Gulf, so the Gulf dialect it's fine. For the last 8 years, the kids grew up in there, and my son actually, Muhammad, he speaks like the Gulf. He doesn't probably his accent is more of the Gulf than the Palestinian language.
Yeah. So let's recap for people who were not listening from the very beginning. So you came from Palestine.
Yes.
How long ago?
1986.
1986.
Yeah.
Last century, basically.
Yes. Old.
So where did you live before that? So were you coming right from Palestine or
No,
somewhere else?
We were in Saudi Arabia for 3 years.
Saudi?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We lived in Medina, and then my husband wanted to do postgrad, and he had a vision maybe.
You had a vision.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that the wife can say about husband. My husband had a vision and I followed it. This is very respectful and nice.
I think this is the best thing he ever did, bring us to New Zealand. 'Cause,
Okay.
I arrived here, I was about 18 maybe. And
How different is life in Arabic countries to New Zealand?
I think it's, we have more freedom here. You can be yourself. You can choose where to be, where you want to be, and you can. Where in the Middle East, you're governed by the culture, and you do this and you don't do that, and yeah,
Lots of rituals and traditions and
definitely.
limitations.
Yes.
Okay, so as a woman in New Zealand, you have opportunities to be a business owner, which you are. You have an opportunity to make your own decision about how you look, what you wear, what you eat, what school children go, and things like that. Did you have exactly the same in Palestine, or was there some limitations around this?
Definitely, there are limitations. Like being able to choose and being able to make decisions. That does not mean letting go of my tradition. I'm very, in my head, I'm very traditional and I like things to be still there. But I like to be, to have the best of both worlds for myself and for my kids.
I see you as a matriarch of the family because you're always into the affairs of your children, you know what they're up to, you care about your husband and you kind of direct him in a lot of ways. So is that true? Really? Is mom as a big matriarch in the family, or is she just a very adjustable female wife and housekeeper?
Well, yeah, I mean, she is a strong woman, I guess. And you do notice when mom's is in charge before it was dad. So I think she's leading us into a really, really good future, I guess.
Oh, awesome. It's nice to be led by example because you obviously made it yourself. Did you speak English when you came to New Zealand?
We learn English in school, but not enough, to actually hold a conversation.
Okay.
Like you graduate from high school and you study all the grammar, but when you come to talk, see somebody and you forget, and you start sign language,
Spoken language is very different from written one
Exactly.
for a start.
Yeah.
This is pretty amazing. So, how did you find life in New Zealand? Did you go to Christchurch first time?
Yes, we lived in Christchurch. My husband worked in Christchurch Public Hospital.
What was his position?
Well, he was a junior doctor when we came. So
Okay.
he was just, but he was always interested in neurosurgery, and that's why we left.
Neurosurgeon. Wow, this is so fancy. It's something from the definitely 21st century because we are into it at the moment, and there are so many possibilities in this area. So, did you find everyday life chores different in New Zealand? Like, how did you cook food? How did you find ingredients? What did you cook?
If we're talking the 80s, it was very difficult.
Okay.
But now, there are some certain shops where you can go and buy the herbs and the spices that you need.
All right.
Even like using parsley with my falafel, it tastes different. It's different. The whole, I don't know.
Yeah, ingredients slightly different, soil is different, that's
Yeah,
why all the
so,
things
Yeah.
taste slightly different.
Yeah.
Do you grow some herbs at home?
I have mint, I have parsley, coriander maybe.
Are those popular in Palestine?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so this is staple, mint, coriander and parsley.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. So when you want to buy some ingredients that are not from your garden, are they easily available in supermarkets or other shops?
Yeah, yeah, the veg shops, they have them. Like I'm kind of flexible and I kind of adjusted everything to fit whatever I have as ingredients.
So are you the main cook or did you delegate it to the girls?
Well, they're starting to cook, but you know, with me out of the way all the time. And
Alright.
the only day I cook a proper food is probably Sunday.
So really, what is your favorite food?
Oh, everything she makes is good. Really good.
Okay, what is the favorite food that you cook?
Well, I cook I mean, she taught me, so
Oh,
I
awesome.
kind of know most of the food.
So you are studying at the moment. Where do you study?
I study at Wits.
Oh, lovely. So when you graduate with, what awaits for you? What do you see yourself as?
I think I'm gonna work alongside Mom with injections and stuff like that.
So mom is a beauty therapist,
Yes.
right? And that's why you girls have perfect faces. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or is it genetical? Eyebrows and everything. So do you take advantages of the fact that mom is a beauty therapist?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we use everything she has.
All right. It's the show about food, but I'm female. I'm really interested. So, what is your star procedure in your beauty therapy salon?
At the moment, I'm doing body slimming.
Oh, body slimming.
Yes.
Whereabout? In which area?
Anyway, if you want to lose few inches for your wedding or for, you know, eat too much at Christmas time, come to me after Christmas and we can just work on those inches and we just melt them away for you.
This is so dangerous. We are going into the yo-yo. Eat, go to Ahlam. Eat, go to Ahlam. Eat, go to Ahlam. This is there any meaning of your name? I find it very fascinating. Ahlam.
Well, the meaning is dreams,
Dreams. Oh.
and that's why it's my business.
And your business is called?
Dreams Beauty Therapy.
Oh wow, this is very special, isn't it? So, Riham, does your name mean something, or is it just a beautiful combination? Which you
It means light rain. So it's just the light.
light rain.
sprinkling
Oh,
rain.
awesome. And you
Yeah.
sort of shorten it to Riri, which is almost like a Hollywood pop star nickname.
They actually named me that, and then they decided to give me a proper name.
Sounds like a
We chose the nickname first.
bird song. Yeah, really sounds like, and it suits you so well. So it's pretty amazing. How about we listen to the second piece of music, and we will discuss all what we have afterwards. How's it going? Are you not too stressed? That's awesome. As I said, there won't be any hard questions. It's all about food and stuff that you do. So, what is the best way to cut this and maybe eat it?
No, it is cut.
It's already cut, okay.
Applied for jobs and things like that.
Oh, this is
This is Iraqi.
this is Iraqi. Oh my gosh, I made it so wrong! How did this different Arabic songs live in? But I believe it's the whole culture is mixed.
She was surprised by the gift I gave her. I gave her
That's
some
a nice song.
Manuka honey
Yeah, I
cereal.
have listened about 20 songs and I have chosen those that I like. So this one, what I like about it is that it's very rhythmical, and the rhythm of the first song is different to the second one, and the third will be different as well. So it's called Mali Gira.
She does. We both
Meligira.
sisters who's
Meligira.
younger
What
than
does
both
that
of us.
I have no one else but you.
She
It's a
must
love
be
song.
27 now.
Oh, of course! Couldn't be anything else. Love song. That's amazing. and the artist is Sultan El Omani.
So actually,
Yes, but
Stephanie,
yeah, we're not.
the youngest one.
Oh,
She
well,
lives
this
in
wasn't in
Wellington.
Wikipedia, so I found it in different other
It's nice,
searches.
it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon she's
Again, it sounds like a sad song, right? You said that
Yeah.
Iraqi very often sing sad songs. So, are your songs happy songs?
No, I actually listen to it. Kind of. She said it's not just like family gathering.
Yeah, it'll be a
um,
family
simple.
gathering.
I mean, pop music exists everywhere. Something that's easy to listen, not very hard in instruction, things like that.
Because my
So,
family is from
It is probably
every
exists in
family
every
still
culture in different forms. So it dwells on the national
so she won't be
traditions and
going
other
home
things.
to
But
check
still pop
actually,
music
so-
because there's repetitions and stuff like
So
that.
I hope she does come and spend it with us. That would be
I mean,
nice.
if I didn't speak Arabic, I would think that they all look the same. Like, I don't blame you that you thought it was all the same.
Yeah, I understand.
When Muhammad came back from Russia, we were just he had Russian music, and after he left, we were kind of trying to search it, and we were listening to that.
So he corrupted your family, didn't he? Does he miss Russia? Mohammed?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he still listens.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
What's the name of the
listens.
song?
Tijuana.
Tiji Morai. Have you heard it?
Say it again?
Tiji Morai.
No?
It means
I have to make you listen to it.
your mind, something like that.
I don't know. Maybe there is some, because there's a lot of modern titles that kind of mixture of English and Russian and sometimes letters and stuff. And I mean, it's a big country and there are so many different songs. Actually, I do not follow Russian kind of music industry, to be honest. But I mean, it's quite interesting how we over-pollinate each other culture and kind of something sort of inspire the other song and things like that. So this is a love to the girl, and he wants to be with her, or he still wants to leave her.
It's a love song. It's a
He
good
loves
one.
her. Okay, that's awesome. So how? We'll maybe discuss it later, or maybe not. How do people express love in Palestine?
I don't know really. I didn't grow up there.
Grew up there. Well, traditionally, how do you personally feel loved? What do you expect person to do?
I guess we're
The
more.
dishes.
I know. Clean.
Yeah, food is a great way to show love, isn't it? Okay, we have 20 seconds to go. It's really interesting because in different places there is a different way. And I asked this question a guy from New Zealand, how do you expect gratitude? And he said, box of chocolate.
Yeah.
And this was easy.
A Facebook post.
Ah.
Welcome back to Taranaki Foodies with Alina Williams, Nathan Griffiths, Ahlam and Riri Abu Hardid. So we just listened to a beautiful piece of music by Mele Girak, and the song is called Mele Girak, and it's the artist name is Sultan El Omani. So enlighten us, what was the song about?
You're the only one for me. That's the title. So
Oh, you're
it's
only one
again-
for me. So Mele Girak means you are the one.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Are there a lot of kind of songs about relations there?
Yeah.
Maybe. Because I mean, my last program was about coffee, and I found like millions songs about coffee.
Wow.
Yeah, and actually I have a very long list of my favorite songs about food, and of course this is songs about love as well, but not exactly this type of love as Sultan Al Omani. So do you listen to this type of music at home?
Yes, we do.
Mm. So when you cook, do you switch music on or you switch radio? How do you cook?
Depends on the mood.
Yeah, exactly. Like if we're traveling.
I suppose you can't cook when you're angry. You just
No.
smash dishes and things like that and throw
Yeah.
knives. So if you're in a
Not
good
that.
mood and you want to cook something, what would you do? What would you switch on? What's your favorite choice of music?
I think we'd listen to Iraqi songs then, Palestinians. It's not, even though we're from there, we don't really listen to them.
Yeah, I found that there is such a thing as a Arabic hip hop, And actually there is a band called Them, but interestingly it was made by Egyptian and two other guys. I forgot what it was about. But there is no, but it's all based on a national music and added element of hip hop and rhythm of hip hop, which makes it much richer than it used to be. So we came to the most beautiful time of our show when we try food. And you as a foodie brought some really, really nice dishes. Tell us what's on the menu today.
Okay, we've got falafel.
Falafel, what is that?
Okay, falafel is made, again, we make it from chickpeas. But the Egyptian falafel actually will have beans mixed with the chickpeas.
So is it a stir fry or is it a sauce or is it a wrap?
No, it's like chickpeas is usually dry, so you soak it overnight or for a few hours, and then you put it in a food processor.
Yes.
So you will add onion, garlic, chili, coriander, parsley, and you mince it, if that's the right word.
Yes.
And after that, when it's ready, you put cumin, coriander, and I put coriander seed as well, and sesame seeds, but I'm not sure I put that. And dill, the main thing, because it gives it that special
So it's
taste.
like a hummus type of thing, right?
No, but after that you have a little thingy.
Vegetables?
No, it's a I don't know. You put it just gives it a round shape because
Right.
you deep fry it after that.
All right.
So it is deep fried.
So it's like a deep fried pancake type of thing, right?
Yeah, but it's not.
How about Nathan will show our
Sure.
Facebook viewers what it is, and then you can check it on Facebook and see
Right.
how it looks. So today the taster in the studio obviously is Nathan, and we are going to ask him to taste it and tell us what flavors and textures he experienced. So how did you find ingredients here for this? Is it easy available?
It
the
is.
chickpeas?
Yeah.
Do you have different variations or is it the same all over?
It is the same.
It is the same all.
Yeah.
So is it like breakfast, lunch or dinner food?
Mainly breakfast and dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a street food. Falafel is a street food.
Street
Like
food,
if
something
you're
that you can finger food, like and pick up and eat.
Yeah, but usually you have it in a pita bread. So you would serve it if you're having it from a stall, if you like. So they would put some hummus, and you have pickles with it. You can have and salad.
What sort of pickles popular in
A
Palestine?
cucumber, like the
Cucumber.
gherkins, but
Okay.
without. Don't need that. It's already cut.
Oh.
So I just put it between pita bread, so
Okay.
you can just raise it and it's
Oh yeah. All right.
I can remove the pita bread.
just remove it all if you like.
Take it off.
Yes.
There we go.
It looks yum, and with all
Okay,
the
let me see.
vegetables,
Yeah.
kind of quite a brighter plate. So, what are the main ingredients, or the favorite ingredients in Palestine cuisine?
Okay. Well, this, as I said, this is a main street food, and a lot of people they like that. With beans like.
So, for example, do you eat potatoes or kumara or something like that, or is it more beans and chickpeas? As
It's that we wouldn't call that like the main thing is like we make our own bread.
yes.
Like every morning the mom would have to.
Is there an ingredient without which it's impossible to imagine any dish, like rice or bread? Or
No, the bread.
bread.
Mainly
So,
bread.
is bread made of wheat?
Yeah.
So with the craze at the moment, everyone is going vegan or vegetarian, plant-based, and things like that. So are there lots of vegetarian dishes in Palestine?
Mainly, again, the economy there is not. Not a lot of people could afford to buy meat on a
Alright.
daily basis.
So naturally, there is a lot of
they're
vegetarian.
vegetarian, but not by choice.
Not much, but that's what it was. I mean, previously it was called food. It
Yes.
just didn't have meat.
Yeah.
So people didn't. I remember then in Russia, meat was only once a week, and
Yeah, exactly.
fish was once a week.
Yes.
So all the rest was without meat, and
Yeah.
no one bothered. But you can feed yourself pretty well on
Yeah.
dishes without meat. So yeah.
Yeah, you still like every Friday because the Friday is a public holiday,
Mhm.
and that's when the whole family is gathered, and so Friday is a special day where it's like Sunday for me now. I wake up in the morning and I just start to make a proper meal, a traditional meal. When my kids come
Oh,
to
awesome.
visit, so I'm obligated to do all this traditional.
So Friday is the day off. It's like Sunday for Christians, for
Yes.
example.
Yeah.
So is it part of the Palestinian lifestyle, or is it part of the Muslim tradition?
It's it's whole Middle East,
Mhm.
and for the Muslim, the Friday is like we have a Friday prayer,
Mhm.
and usually, the men would go to the prayer to the mosque, and when they come back, that's when the whole family is gathered and they have a meal, and usually a nap after that. Because the meal is so rich, you need to.
Have a little
Have a
nap.
little nap to
This is
digest
very
it.
clever. I like that. So I understand that there is a mosque in New Plymouth, and I visited it before, and this is a beautiful place where everyone welcome. Do you go to the mosque yourself?
I do, but not as often as I should. I was volunteering when we moved down here, and I go teach little kids the Arabic language. And then I got too busy, and that's my only day off work, so
Yeah.
I sometimes need the rest.
Yes, of course. Everyone does need a rest. So, part of the Muslim tradition is halal food. Can you explain what it is for people who don't know?
Right. Halal means for, let's say, it's a sheep, and the halal way is to be cut from the throat, and that's
So it's basically the way to slaughter
Yeah.
the animals, right?
yes.
So what animals is it? Chicken?
Any.
Any animal?
Any.
Either
But
chicken, beef?
research say that the minute you start cutting, that the animal goes into a coma-like, so that it doesn't feel.
Oh,
what
so
happens
so
next,
animal
I guess.
doesn't get stressed. That
Exactly.
doesn't get
Yes.
any fear.
So it is a very merciful way of killing the animals.
Mm.
And then again, if the animal is strangled or shot, it die while the blood is still within the muscle fibers and in its veins. And usually, any living thing would have viruses and things.
Mm.
So the halal way is actually to drain it. So they drain while the blood gets out of the body, it takes all the impurities with it.
Mm.
So you'll have a healthier meat, and even it tastes different when you.
Okay, so you can taste the difference
You
between
can.
halal meat and non-halal
Yes.
meat.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something interesting.
So
Wow.
in our religion, everything is, all our instruction is for the good of, for the benefit of our bodies and.
Mm. Okay, so I believe that there is a lot of festivities in Middle East. What are the main one?
We have two main ones. We fast. It's called Ramadan, and a lot of people
This
are
is
aware
not,
of it.
this is not festivity to fast.
we celebrate after the fast. So
Okay.
we fast for 30 days, and then the last day, when we see the moon of the new month, that means the month is done, it's over,
Oh.
and when we have something like celebration.
So Ramadan lasts for 30 days, and you don't supposed to eat or drink during the sunshine,
Yeah.
right? But you can do it in the evening.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it hard?
It is.
It is hard.
It is hard,
So it's
but
like disciplining yourself
Yeah.
not to eat during the. Is there any health benefits, or is just following tradition?
again, we believe each of our teaching is for the benefit of us. So
You know, there is a tradition of keto diet. So keto diet is basically your body goes into ketosis. It means that it starts to process the energy which is deposited in fat in our bodies and breaks it into energy and water. So to get into the ketosis, you need prolonged time of food. So it's basically you probably go into ketosis during the day, and then you eat once a day. So it kind of corresponds to it, although it doesn't have the same name.
But I think there in America, like they have like fasting times
Mhm.
where people there, and they put them on a fasting period, but maybe not a whole month. But fasting is
Some
detox.
people live like that all their lives, and just make sure that the body goes into the long ketosis every
Yeah.
day, and just they say that they are not as hungry after some time.
Yeah, because their stomach shrinks. Like even
Yeah.
if you're fasting all day, it's when you think of. Honestly, I would buy so many things. I would cook so many, a lot of food, and you just sit there and you just can't eat. And the next day, you're not gonna eat what you cooked the day before.
So this is Ramadan, right?
Yes.
And another was Eid.
I eat. It's after Hajj, where people go to Mecca and Saudi Arabia, and they go there for what, a week,
Mm-hmm.
and after that we do have another celebration, but the other one is more religious than after the fasting one.
So, what does festivity include? Obviously, it includes food. Anything else,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just eating?
Okay, during the month of Ramadan, we encourage relationship. You go see your aunt you haven't seen in a year, or just visiting.
At least
and
once a year, you're going to see your auntie.
whether you like her or not.
Well, it's healthy, I suppose,
Yeah.
to support family relations. It's
Yeah.
really healthy.
Yeah.
So, anything else? Any other celebrations?
No, I think these are the two main.
So, how does it look like? Is someone gathered together in someone's house? Do people cook together or bring food?
We visit each other. So-
Visit with different
Yeah,
food?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Usually it's just like Christmas, like where I would make a feast and invite my daughters who are married with their husbands, and we just all get together. But usually in the morning, like there's our Eid prayer, and after that, the male would go around to the female, like their daughters and sisters, and they would give them some money.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
So
cool.
just cash is best. And
Cash is the best present. I like that.
yeah, of course we buy a new outfit. That's take and you hide your outfit from your cousins and nieces, and you have to surprise them, and you cannot wear like what I'm wearing, and it's just a lot of drama there.
A lot of drama. Oh, it's almost like Italy, 11th century. So you talk about the role of a male during the festivities. In modern Arabic family, are roles different, or are they the same as many years ago?
I think it's never gonna die because family relationship it's important. We encourage that.
Yeah, well, that's how it's already set up in your family. But what about you, Riri? Do you want traditional Arabic family, or do you see your husband doing house chores and things like that? I can.
If it's equal, then it's equal.
Yeah. So you adopted a New Zealand approach to the family. You want to be equal partner
Well,
with
yes,
you.
yeah.
This is really good. I've heard that you've been involved in some humanitarian missions around the world. What have you been doing? Tell us.
I've been with the Red Cross for a year now, and
almost.
yeah, a year and a half. I can't count.
What do you do for Red Cross?
Oh, I'm in the disaster management welfare team.
So if something bad happens, the disaster team goes and helps
Yes.
people around.
Yeah.
Wow. So is it medical help or psychological help, or what sort of help it is?
We do first aid, but we help as much as we can until for example, the paramedics arrive or we get into the hospital. And then we do the psychological, but it's not like we're have a big knowledge about it, but we know basic support, psychological support.
Basically the same technique over and over. You don't want
Yeah.
to talk about the divorce there. You just want to talk about how you just survived being
Yeah.
short or just
And to learn how
rejection.
to talk to people in that kind of situations.
Why did you choose Red Cross as an outlet for your humanitarian efforts?
Because it's been there since I was in Gaza Strip. It's
Okay.
everywhere. The Red Cross and the Red Prison, and my dad used to work with the Red Prison, so
So Red Cross really helped
Yes.
in Gaza area. Oh, that's nice to know. So
They do have a big effect.
and I'm trying to stick with them even if I finish. I want to get a job, I want to stay with it, even if it's voluntary or not. Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice. I absolutely love how you kind of talk about food and things like that. Thank you very much for coming. I'm going to put on the third piece of music now. It's called Yalla Habibi in DJ mix, which is called Summer Heat. So I believe this is several songs.
It's more Moroccan.
No, this is Moroccan.
Yeah.
So this is very festive.
Now
isn't
you've
it?
got actually the varieties you just got from east to west to the middle.
Yeah, I wanted to be to vary. So yeah, we didn't talk about your second dish.
I think.
Oh, I know what
Maybe
it is.
it's enjoy.
We have similar one in Russia. It's made of semolina, right? Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. She just finished work. She's hungry.
You can have some
That's okay.
afterwards. So, what is this called?
Best booster.
Bisbusa.
Yeah.
I've done an ethnic post on this dish.
Did you?
Yeah. With some information about it from Wikipedia
Yeah.
and a nice photograph.
Great. So what are you gonna give an official opinion later? Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
After the song, okay?
sure.
Actually, I did not make this one. She did.
No. This is advantage
I was
of
waiting
having
for
children.
Aiden.
Aiden wouldn't eat it. Aiden is very funny. I'll kill the music. Shall I? Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Taranaki Foodies with Alina Williams, Nathan Griffiths, and our wonderful guests, Ahlam and Riri. Now, Nathan is going to give you a review about the food that Ahlam and Riri brought to the studio.
The savory dish, the main dish, or the starter or side, has an oily texture to it. A lot of earthy flavors. I can taste a lot of herbs in there, which makes it taste delicious. The dessert has a spongy texture to it. It's got a mild, sweet flavor as well. Great combination too, both the dishes together. It's delicious.
Thank you, Nathan. Ahlam, what was the title of the dessert?
It's called basbousa.
Bisbusa.
Yeah.
Is it very popular or is it your?
It is very popular in the Middle
Is
East.
it the same recipe or is there kind of a secret recipe for each family or is it relatively the same everywhere you try it?
No, definitely. You come up. Sometimes you're missing an ingredient, like you say, so you have to compromise, put something else. Some put coconut with it, and some they don't.
I can actually taste coconut.
Yeah.
Also, it's a bit grainy.
Yeah.
Which,
So
yeah,
it is semolina.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a semolina boiled and then also.
No,
you don't boil
You
it?
don't boil it.
Well, we have similar one in Russia. So we boil semolina and then add cottage cheese to it and egg and bake it in.
That's not
This one, yeah, this one doesn't have cottage cheese, but does it have an egg? I feel that it
And
does.
there's an egg, and there's yogurt.
Mhm.
And butter. Yes.
Mhm.
It's really simple, For, I just usually do it just.
Yeah, she does
Most
like
of the
10
time.
minutes and it's
Oh,
ready.
wow.
Most of the time, I kind of don't even measure with a cup or anything. I just.
Yeah, because you've done it so many times. Well, I would like to thank you for coming and joining and sharing your stories. Thank you so
for
much.
Having us.
Thank you.
And thank you, our local audience, for listening to us. Please be with us every Saturday at 4 p.m. at the Most FM. Visit our group page, Taranaki Foodies, and I see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.
Bye.